You are listening to Mahaladido FM, your friend of all time. Your friend of all time.
Members of the family, Mokwena's family, friends and all mourners gathered here today to pay their last respect to Ntate Mike Mokoena, our minister Ntate Fikile Mbalula, leaders of government business present here today, the chairman of the Premier Soccer League, Dr. Ivan Koza, and of course I know Ntate Mike una aurata haholo. Members of the football fraternity present here today, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and I acknowledge all of you. It is indeed saddening that I address you here today, not from a seat at a packed Gobble Park Stadium, where supporters are blowing their vuvuzelas, pushing on their favorite team, Free State Stars, Yalla Godo, with the Papang Mike Mokoena, passionately urging on their troops on field to play. Today, Gobble Park is silenced as we bid farewell to a gentle giant who tutsi do Gobble Park, who matadinunyana fail. Indeed, he was a shining beacon of our province, an administrator par excellence. He was, as many have heard from his obituary, truly self-made man who refused to allow his humble beginnings to define and decide his destiny. Kabaka hopola thothokiso banna mehleng ya rona ya seburu ene re da gandiman. Mike is gone. Motho wa batho. A son of farm workers, Mike had the big dreams of making a success in his life from an early age, and he did just that. Ba o boleletse ba motsebang ba re o feletse sane 2 mara o tlile history ya hae hore o qeteletsa le kae. He now leaves behind a lasting legacy, both as a businessman and a football administrator, which should be preserved and honored. I just wished Bashanyana Bahai, they can just listen. Banka, Seundata Bona, Aning Asiyeta. Ladies and gentlemen, death has robbed us of a great man. Death has robbed us of a kind-hearted person whose work of community and sports development can be affirmed across the continent. Some of those he has groomed, they were here. The likes of Steve Kompela, Sirame Letswaka, Temba, Sitole, David Vilagazi, and many others. Is an reflecting of the great man that was Mike Mokoena. In his honor, we have resolved as the executive of the Free State Provincial Government to change the name of Gobble Park Stadium to Mike Mokoena Stadium. So next year, Halita, Lita Kwanu, Lia Gobble Park, you'll be saying, Ria Stadium, some Mike Mokoena. Of course, the necessary legacy process will be followed. Bona, I swear, this one is going to happen because we have checked also Gobble Digma, Harelwan Simutumun, overseas, it has nothing to anybody. So indeed, Bramaike Atotsebahore Anke over. So that Gobble is going to be Mike Mokoena Stadium. Long live the spirits of Mike Mokoena. Long live Although Mike Mokoena was a successful businessman who used the fruit of his toil to uplift his surrounding communities, his work with the Free State Stars made him to be loved by millions of our country and the continent of Africa. Indeed, Ntate Mike ona aratuwa. Under his leadership, Yalla Koto, as the club is known, won the Coca-Cola Cup in 1994 and most recently the Nedbank Cup in 2018. Free State Stars was and continue to be a breeding ground of talent. Even beyond our boundaries, Mike Mokwena's eyes for talent saw him bring many football stars from across the continent. And in that day, Mike Koza, Giahola, Luena Upaki, Didabenzena. Ivan Koza. It sounds like the stuff of legends, yet it is true. Mike Mokoena grew up a farm boy to be a giant amongst men. Ironically, farming remains very close to his heart. Hano ile polasing ya hae o na le yena ke mo no tla bona hore who is Mike. Ha bona dikgomo, a bona difariki, a bona dikgomo, then we'll start seeing hore indeed our choice, this man o rata blast. Ladies and gentlemen, the Free State Provincial Government, through the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation, has invested a lot in the development of the Free State Stars with an annual financial injection into the club. And I want to say it, we had a meeting, budget, and of course, indeed, we have budgeted something for Free State Stars again. Even if Mike Alistio, we will still assist them because we understand especially a boy child, because we need them. I therefore conclude, would like to call upon the Free State Stars players, management to work hard to ensure that the club is back to the Premier Soccer League. If we want to make Mike to rest in peace, I know Mike unarata galo baballa kwakwa ene selemong se fitileng re nkile resolution ya hore Charles Mopedi e maemong a mabe, and we are going to renovate and we have already started to renovate Charles Mopedi.
Tlaleho ena le tlisetswa ke Thabo Mafike wa Mohaladitwe FM.
Mametse Mohaladitwe FM, motswalle wa hao wa ka dinako tsohle.